Hey everyone, John Chow here from johnchow.com. I'm here at the San Clemente outlet for the weekly South OC Cars and Coffee. Show has just started and yeah, it's really busy today. So let's take a look around. If you're looking for some merchandise, the Cars and Coffee merchandise tent is the place to be. They got a nice assortment of branded t-shirts. Look at that. It's loose. Looks like the Bridgestone Tire film crew is here today. I guess they're doing some kind of documentary. Supercar Row, this is the Camaro of Simon's. And this is James's Audi R8. He changed the exhaust system on it. Check out, it's pretty cool. So he's got like basically the pipes now fire out the back. You know, Huracan style, evil. Quite cool. And over here we have a McLaren 720S. You recall last week I told you about the hydraulic suspension of the 720. Well, that's actually based on Band F1 technology. So the suspension was originally developed for Formula One, and it was so successful that Formula One banned it. And you know, McLaren kind of wasted millions of dollars on that. So instead of letting it go to waste, they put it on this car. Another interesting thing about this car is actually you can't see it because it's tinted window, but the engine is mounted super low, like really, really low. The actual engine block is actually below the wheel. That's how low it is, and that helps keep the center of gravity on this car among the lowest of the whole industry. Another unique feature, you notice a lot of supercars, mid-engine car, they have a big opening here to let air into the motor, but you see nothing here, so how does it get air? Well, it gets it in between the doors, so that's how air goes into the motor. $720S. Here we have a couple of cars from Share. So you want to rent a supercar? There you go. That's the S-Class. Cool looking wheels on it. And Mercedes pillow. Check out the pillow. Can you imagine putting your head on that? And then we have their Corvette. Nice black color. And I see, oh, Jay's back. This is his Ford GT. And
I was in his class.
There's Jay.
52 years ago, driver ed class.
Ferrari, California. Audi R8 V10. Spider. Ferrari 360. Oh, since the Ferrari 360, I see his engine is up, so I want to show you the difference in height. Remember I told you that the McLaren, the engine mounted super low? Well, if you mount it super low, you can't see the engine. So, you know, Ferrari knows that, so Ferrari mounts the engine a lot higher, so you can see the motor. You can see like it's way up there, and definitely above the wheel. Disadvantage is the center of gravity goes up higher, so not the best for handling, but it sure is good to look at. Lamborghini Murcielago, same thing, see? High mounted engine, so you can see it through the glass. Big V10 Viper here. Right, FF, four-seater. GT3 RS. A vintage turbo with the whale tail. 488. Interesting body kit on that. And oh, classic Lamborghini Countach wheels. Cool. Huracan Evo. The new 992 GT3. And Audi V10. And also, same thing. You can see the engine is mounted much higher, so you can admire and look at it. And the McLaren just choose to go for more function over form. They went for performance over looks. And yeah, so here we have a 720. So check it out when you look through the glass to see the engine. Yes, yeah, you can't see it. It's because it's just mounted super low. And here's another 720. Yeah, again, yeah. McLaren, since the engine is so low, McLaren doesn't even bother to, show it under the glass.
Every Saturday night. So from here I go back to the shop and I drive the IL, the 740
Today,
Audi,
exit, flip it around. You're done with it.
Lamborghini, F8 Bruto, GT4, Spider. Yeah, this is the best looking GT4. And no, this was here last week. The slam to the ground Lamborghini. Yeah, it's pretty slammed to the ground. And this thing is twin turbo too. So in addition to being slammed to the ground, you can barely see it. So you could barely see it through here, but if you look closely, it's a twin turbo setup. Yeah, you can just make out the intercooler and that's about it. 4 pipes on the exhaust, nice. And you can see some of the turbo plumbing if you look through that. Crazy wide body. Lamborghini V12, and wow, that is colorful. All right, check out what's parking here. We have a land yacht. The very definition of a land yacht, isn't it?
He's going to drop anchor right here, John.
Pretty much. Look at the size of those wheels. Those look like 24s at least, minimum.
Yep, at least.
Let's get closer. Yeah, that is. Okay, my mistake. These are 26-inch wheels. That's insane. All right, continue. 26-inch wheels. Crazy. Ford GT, very nice. And Lamborghini, but let's take a look at the Sport GT. It's got dry carbon on here, but also got dry carbon fiber wheels. Check that out. Wow. So these wheels are made by a company called Carbon Revolution in Australia. And they make the wheels also for the new Corvette Z06 as well as the wheels for the Ferrari. In the Ford GT, they cost about, I think, $25,000 extra. In the Ferrari, it'll cost you $45,000 to $60,000 because of the Ferrari tax. Check, it also includes titanium lug nuts. Let's check out the interior here. Yeah, the seats are pretty much non-adjustable. I think you can only move it. Actually, I don't think you can move it forward or backwards. So how you adjust it, instead of adjusting the seat, you adjust the pedals. The pedals move in and out. So that's how you fit the car. And very, very low roof line. I don't fit the car at all. My head hits the roof. So I can fit the old Ford GT, but not this one. And you can see the V6 motor. It's mounted high to show it off. So like I said, only McLarens mount their engine super low because, the McLaren's after performance, everyone's after looks. So here's another 720. And again, here's a look at the engine that you can't see because it's just too low. Like I said, the engine, this exhaust is higher up than the engine. So yeah, the exhaust, most exhausts go down the car. This exhaust actually goes up. And I said the engine block is actually below this wheel right here. That's how low it is. This here is a beautiful Woody. Wow. Check it out. Check out that interior. Love it. Fully restored. That classic big steering wheel. Nice. New C8 Corvette. Silver wheel, red caliper, and a beige interior. A little cool thing you may not know about the Corvette. That rear view mirror is actually a rear view camera. So you can have it as a rear view mirror, but you can also set it so it displays what's on the rear view camera. This here is not the dream of every soccer mom. Whoa, A Buick Grand National. I haven't seen one of these in decades. Yeah, when they first came out, they were actually faster than the Corvettes at that time. And I remember the Buick engineering team used to run a bumper sticker that says, "I brake for Corvettes." Big American muscle car meet tiny British Matchbox. Yeah, I mean, look at those tiny wheels. Compared to this, and look at that little tiny motor, 4-cylinder. Easy to work on. I mean, there's a spark plug. You want to change spark plug, really easy. I mean, the radiator is like a cereal box. Yeah, and this here, air conditioning hose. Get cool air into the passenger compartment. Natural air conditioning. C7 Corvette next to a C8 Corvette. And the C7 Corvette is parked in the handicap spot. But that's okay, because as you can see, he has the handicap sign. But since the C8's, the hood is lifted, you can see there's the toggle roof right there. That goes right there. And you can see the engine. So there you go. Chevy went for looks. So basically, it's your choice. Do you want ultimate looks, show off your engine like Corvettes, Lamborghinis, Audi, or do you want ultimate performance and not see the engine like McLaren? Looks versus performance. What a decision, eh? C8 Corvette with the high wing option. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I would definitely order the high wing option if I'm ordering a C8. Corvette Club. Yeah, every generation is represented here. C8, I see a C6, I see some C7s. ZL1, the most powerful Corvette made. The engine is so big, they have to cut a big hole in the hood because, as you can see, the engine sticks outside the hood. Wow. Yeah, and you got the high wing, so trying to load luggage into it's a very spacious trunk, I must admit, but trying to load luggage into it, you gotta get over this wing. So can you imagine trying to lift luggage over? Yeah, I guess it's better to do it from the side. Now here's a Corvette you won't see every single day. This is a Callaway Z06. Yeah, so Callaway makes a special Corvette. So there's a Callaway supercharger. So instead of using the normal supercharger, he created a bigger one that is so big. Also, you need to cut a hole in the hood to clear it. And Callaway is a license or is a manufacturer of Chevrolet vehicles. So you can actually order a Callaway Corvette through a Chevy dealership. And in case you're wondering, yes, this is the same Callaway whose family also owns Callaway Golf. Check it out, a Callaway C4. Nice, eh? Yeah, Callaway C4. There's the intercooler. Now you're wondering, the intercooler is right smack in the middle of the engine bay. How does it get cool? Well, check out this hood setup. So this goes over the intercooler, and the air is routed along there through that snorkel. So, and then if you look with the snorkel, you go in the front, it gets up from under the car. So that's Callaway engineering. So I don't know, the car or the golf club, what do you think? Check it out, the Rivien R1T electric pickup truck. And I see he's got the Rivien speaker. That's the boombox, so once you get to the camping site, you can play some music. And this thing is basically, it's a hippo. It weighs over 7,000 pounds. Yeah, which for a pickup truck, 7,000 pounds, that's kind of ridiculous, really. Check out that interior with the wood accent. It's quite nicely done, I must admit, though. It's kind of like a forest green. You got one iPad, you got another iPad there, and like straw mats. Very nice. And if you look at the back here, You see there's a gear tunnel. So you can store gears or hire somebody. And this you can step on. It's strong enough to support your body weight. It also has additional cubby holes too. Yeah. And so here you see a totally flat floor because it's an electric car, so it doesn't have a gear, doesn't have a tunnel. And one last thing about the Rivien R1T, the suspension system is hydraulic. So it has the same suspension type setup as the Mclaren 720S. So they're also using Band F1 technology. Man, look at this thing. All right, so what's it got here? I see the headers into a giant turbo. Air comes out through here, routed through the intercooler, comes back out into the intake. The exhaust, the wastegate comes right through the hood. Jeez, that's hilarious. And of course, don't bother with an air filter, bugs, rocks, whatever, go inside. Mercedes EQS. So this is Mercedes' challenge to the Tesla Model S and the Lucid Air. So the Mercedes version, they claim 460 miles of range, actual testing, but that was the European loop, so it doesn't really go that fast. Its range is a little better than the Model S, but nowhere comparable to the Lucid Air. The interior, it's typical Mercedes, nice white interior. The back, yeah. So it's a EQS 450 Plus. Oh, you see this here? When you put the car in reverse, this thing pops out. The rear view camera is hidden in there. That's a pretty cool color combo for the C8 Corvette here. And it has a high wing and aftermarket wheels. I like it. Now here's a crazy engine setup. It's an LS motor. So it's a big Chevy motor. It's in a Nissan. And it's turbocharged. One side turbo. Look at the size of that turbo. Oh my God. So no turbo on this side because it's got no room. And the exhaust, basically that's the exhaust right out the hood. Yeah, and the turbo is so big, you need to cut a hole here as well to clear it. Crazy. Lowrider Club. Lowrider Audi. Another lowrider Audi. Yeah, lowrider Audi. All on air rise. And a lowrider Lexus as well. Lexus Club. Lots and lots of Lexus. Check out this Chevy SS. Supercharged right through the hood. 2 4-barrel carburetors. 3.5-inch belt. Crazy. Not to be outdone by the supercharged SS. Check out this Nova. My supercharger is bigger than your supercharger. Now this is interesting. That's the exhaust. And there's a matching set on the other side. $720 Aston Martin V8 Vantage, AMG GTR. Wow, I think this is this is the Black Series. Yeah, so this is the top of the line right here. Yeah, big intake, big exhaust right here on the top of the hood. There you go, next to a 488 GT3, a 720.
Wondering where you've been.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Good. 720. I know when I said about 720 being like all performance, they don't care about looks. That's why the engine is so low. Well, this guy added a roof scoop. At a roof scoop. Unfortunately, this roof scoop is fake. It doesn't do anything. See, it doesn't actually cool the engine. So this guy went for the looks without any actual real gain in performance. So it definitely goes against McLaren's philosophy of, you know, form over function or function over form. Yeah, but you know, it looks cool, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't do it, but you know, to each their own. See a Corvette with a giant wing in the back. Audi R8. And 3 Mazdas here. 3 Mazdas, and over there are the motorcycle. And this is the rest of the lot. You see up ahead, cars are still coming in, traffic jam. Lamborghini Aventador. Yeah, so this is South OC Cars and Coffee. It happens every Saturday from 9 to 11. Yeah. If you're a car enthusiast and you're like to look at some fast rides and enjoy some coffee and just checking out some cars, this is the place to be. John Chow from JohnChow.com. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up, like and share it. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.